came from Jesus.
Today's word is reciprocity. Reciprocity. Don't ask me to do a damn thing that you wouldn't do for me.
Hello everyone, happy new day. Now listen, this came from the neighborhood talk, alright? It says, say what? Gabriel Union says she felt comfortable cheating in her first marriage because she paid all the bills. And then they went on to say, neighbors, we've heard a lot of rumors when it comes to Gabriel Union and her dating life, and it looks like the actress is confirming a big one. During an interview on the Armchair Expert with Dax Shepard podcast, she admitted to cheating during her marriage to ex-NFL player Chris Howard in the 2000s. I'm reading it how I see it, okay? In our first marriage, neither one of us felt like the marriage should get in the way of our dating, Union said. Alright, I was paying all the bills. Okay, I was paying all the bills. I was working my A off, and I felt that's what comes, the spoils of riches, she said. Like my dad before me, whoever has the most gets to do whatever the hell they want, is what I thought, she added. It was just dysfunctional from day one. This calls for an objective conversation. You see, when we say the 50-50 thing is very self-emasculating when it comes to a man, and men should not advocate for women to pay the bills or to, ask them how, or men asking women, what do they bring to the table? It takes away from your so-called manhood, your manliness, and women lose respect for you. I've said it in previous videos, and it will never change. Again, Gabriel Union says she felt comfortable cheating in her first marriage because she paid all the bills. I've heard of cases where guys, they live with women and they're not even asking you at the end of the month, what is the electric bill? What is the water? How much, they're not contributing to anything. They're just coming in and enjoying all the amenities, and then they want submission. And I can bet that he would wake her up in the middle of the night. He would want the most sex. He would be the loudest. He would want to go out and do what he wants because he was an NFL player. You know how they are. So, this man take note. Listen, of late, the men speak so much ad nauseum about submission that at one point I thought what is this about submission? I've never heard of a group of men speak so much about submission like black men. You want submission, but you present very weak, and women do not respect that. As women, we want to be taken care of. I don't care what anyone says. As women, we want to be taken care of. You're living in a house with a woman, you're not paying any bills, but then you expect her to operate as if she is your equal? No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And as women, and I guess she was already in her career. Yes, she was. In the 2000s? Come on. This is, you can judge her all you want, but most women, their relationships that are going on this fuel, where the men are there at home, not providing, not standing up as a man should, but then they want the respect, and their woman is out there doing whatever she wants and doing what she has to do, and they can't say anything because you made it that way. This is not even about wrong or right. This is about context and compartmentalizing. That is why I said we have to have an objective conversation as it pertains to this topic. Don't get into your emotions. Think about this, because you men have this huge ego that you want stroked, and I don't know how he's looking at this in retrospect, but if I were his friends, I would be giving him a side eye. You know, even though it's in the past, it is still emasculating. It is still emasculating. So men, you have to practice. You have to act in the role if you want to be seen in the way that you so often talk about. You have to present. You have to live the life so that you can get that respect organically. A lot of you want to force that respect and submission out of women. It's not going to happen. Listen, a man who is a provider, a protector, and who is present for his family does not have to coerce any sort of respect or any of those things from his woman, because it comes naturally. And let me revert to my previous video. I know I said in that video that I'm admonishing you ladies to not obsess about black men, but this is not an obsession, this is necessity. And like I said, I will speak on topics that are necessary when they, present themselves. So this is one of them that I thought I should speak on, because many women are in this position, and this transcends race. But you know what? I heard another group of men speak about submission like black men, and most times it comes from those men who are hardly, I should say, meagerly accomplished. They can boast that their woman is very accomplished, but they don't even know how the bills are being paid. They don't freaking care. If you self-emasculate and the woman has to pay the bills and be the protector, the provider, and also be there, you ain't getting no respect from her. Okay? So buckle up. I'm out. As always, stay safe and be self-aware. And subscribe for more tidbits of wisdom and real conversation. That is what happens over here at Kotesh Creates Reels.